Listeners of the Dolecast, hello. It's Daniel. It's 11:30. I'm editing this podcast the day before it comes out. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of an audio issue at the start. One of our XLR cables is crackling and cuts out the mic a couple of times throughout the podcast. We've edited it out where we can. But yeah, apologies for that. We've ordered a new one. So it shouldn't happen again. So yeah, I understand if this puts you off the episode, that's totally fine. But it gets fixed very quickly. And it's only for a very small part of the episode, but I still want to give you guys something to watch and listen to. So, yeah, enjoy.
Hello and welcome back to the Dolecast, episode 146. This week I am joined by producer Ben to talk about bad food reviews in Belfast, the ban of not safe for work sites, so scary stuff. What else did we talk about? So we had a laugh. I can't remember what we actually talked about. Even though it was literally, we finished it 1 minute ago. I haven't even stopped the recording file. But you know what? It's great crack. Absolutely great crack. Enjoy the episode. Bye! Dolecast, 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 Dolecast. If you ever pass me that River Rock tropical behind you. There we go. Cheers. Thanks. Yeah, go for it. Come on here. How you been?
Yeah, same old.
Working. Yeah, working flat out, you know.
Pretty much. Nothing new with me.
Tell you what, man, I'm up to my neck.
You are?
Yeah.
With work?
With every podcasts. I'm editing about 6 different podcasts in a minute. Not all mine, like, I'm editing other people's and stuff. And
Are you?
yeah.
Can you name drop?
Yeah, I'm editing the Suppies.
Okay.
Cool. Show. I'm going on Denzi's podcast this Friday.
His... Right, that's smart. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm doing that in character, which is genuinely, I think.
Is he gonna be in character?
I don't think so. I think it's funnier if he's just a random guy.
Yeah.
It being like, well, welcome to the podcast, and I'm like, hey,
it's good
advertising.
I like that.
So he actually put up today. He was like, oh, I need a guest for the weekend. And I replied being like Jimmy Santoro, and he was like, genuinely, would you do this in character? And I went. Yeah, probably. Probably would actually.
First.
So yeah, doing that on Friday. And yeah, just flat out, the film is getting there. You saw like a wee.
I think I've seen.
You've seen most of it.
Just say.
I'd say you've seen 90%.
90%. Yeah.
We basically watched it through on Friday in like segments, which is a bit annoying, but
I must say it looks really good.
Think so?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that because I was watching it going. Yeah, I had this moment of like, is this good? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I was watching it going, is any of this fine?
I think that's normal though.
Yeah,
as
definitely.
your own creation,
definitely.
Per se. You know. Also, to be fair, I enjoyed it, and I was also like, I don't know if you noticed that there, I was ready for bed.
Oh
like,
yeah. It was
I
close
was
to 2 in the morning.
knackered. Yeah,
it was close to 2 in the morning. Do you know what I enjoyed? And Aaron, if you're listening to this, I don't even think he'll remember this. Aaron basically was home over the weekend, and we filmed Wafflers, which we'll talk about. But also, we then screened Jimmy Santoro, like a rough cut to Ryan and his girlfriend and you and me and Aaron on Friday night. And there's a decision that I've made creatively towards the end of the film that Aaron heavily disagreed with. And he didn't want it in the film at all. I basically just asked around. I was like, folks, what do we think here? And everybody else was like, I think it could be executed a bit better. Like, you need to edit it a wee bit, but like, I like the idea. And then Aaron went, do you know what? It's 2 a.m. I need to go to bed. And I dropped him home. There was something. Something you said, which you were banging on about. Was there's a scene where like, basically we filmed a scene and it was raining, and the scene before that we had to film it when it was like we happened to film it on the sunniest day of the year, so like literally no rain whatsoever, and I put like some like temporary like CGI rain in, and it looks awful. Like, it's so bad.
It kind of takes you out of it a wee bit.
Yeah, it definitely, and because you're looking at it and going, what is? Because that's not what rain looks like.
Did you have a look at the gunshot thing?
I haven't had time actually as well. But I was like, oh, I needed to. So and then I've been trying to figure out something with that. There's another sequence.
For the listeners that don't know, explain a wee bit about Jimmy Santoro.
Jimmy Santoro, if you don't know, what are you doing? Jimmy Santoro is the upcoming comedy short film. I say short film, it's close to 40 minutes long.
It's not really a short,
it's close to feature length.
What is feature length?
I think it's 45. I think we're
45.
just shy of feature length.
Post credits.
The next one will definitely be feature length. I've actually started writing the next one.
Have you?
I'm 3 pages in.
Okay.
I'm cooking. I'll name drop. No, I won't actually. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
There's a few new characters in the second one.
New actors.
And stuff like that. Actors that.
Can you reveal who's gonna be in the first one?
Oh yeah. Basically, right. I won't be happy with me doing this, but basically, very soon there's gonna be a poster out with all the basically a cast reveal. But for those that are watching, this is for the loyal viewers of the Dolecast. I'm happy to confirm the cast because if you're a loyal viewer and you're listening to this, I trust you.
It means a lot too.
Yes, I trust you with whiskies. So I trust you might drink it at a party. Most of you. So right, I can reveal in no particular order the cast of Jimmy Santoro, myself, John Devlin,
Big name.
Ella Kilpatrick, Adam Byrne, Soupy Campbell, Luke McGibbon, Ben Davidson, yourself,
Big name.
big name, Ryan Hill, another huge name.
Spent half a budget on that.
Well, tell me about it. And I think that's it in terms of people seen on the screen.
Did you?
Yeah, well, flip Matthew Dinsmore. He is like maybe the second biggest role. Matthew Dinsmore, yeah.
There are some big names there.
There are some people, there's some
big names,
rising names in the comedy scenes. But,
Yeah.
John Devlin, I'm gonna be telling them, hey, you post that trailer in your TikTok account, son. 90,000 followers, like you get that on there.
He's a big part in it.
Yeah, big part in it. He is. I can reveal that John Devlin is the main villain.
Who do you think? Right, not discrediting anyone. Who do you think was the best acting performance?
Great shout. I think John.
You think John?
I think John followed by Soupy.
I was gonna say Soupy followed by John, based off what I've seen.
John,
No, I was there with Soupy, so that might be a bit.
Yeah, fair. John basically I don't want to give too much away about John's character. Also, you're probably listening to this going, this guy's a flipping knob, being like, don't want to reveal too much about the character and all. I mean, just like, I would prefer that a lot of it is.
You've seen it like blind again.
Yeah, see it blind. Obviously watch the trailer, get the views in the trailer up, but watch it blind. And but there's a specific John's type of character as the villain. We were basically said to him, we want you to kind of be a bit like Kingpin from the Marvel shows. And he was like, right, yeah, okay. And if obviously if you meet John in real life, he's nothing like his character in the film in terms of like the way he's talking and what he's doing and everything. And I was like, we actually filmed the final part of the film first with John, like his final scene first. And it was the first time playing the character. And I sort of said, like, right, this is what we're looking for. And to be fair to him, he literally nailed it. Like, he just pulled it out of the bag. Unbelievable. Soupy as well. Like, listen, put it this way. It's not a proper production in terms of, like, we're not backed by a big company. We're not, we haven't been commissioned. We've no budget. So, and no one's getting paid either to do it. So,
but it looks like that.
It looks.
All the listeners need to give it a chance once. It's out.
100%. Like, in terms of how it looks, I'm really happy with how it looks, and like, even like the locations vary from like a bar in the city to the beach to.
And what type of a short feature film would it be?
Noir film, a parody noir film. These are good questions, and I'm very excited.
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for it to come out because basically I'll tell you something after, but there's a chance the second one has a budget.
Okay.
So there's a chance.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you how after. But that's me being coy to the listeners. Mainly just because I don't want to talk about it in case then that doesn't happen. But anyway, then Soupy, that's what I mean. No one's getting paid, so I don't really expect people to be looking at the script before the day. I think the person that had the most look at the script before the day was Ella. Oh, Ella slipped my mind. Yeah, she is really good in it, like really, really good. Yeah. Apologies, Ella, if you're listening. She's really good in it. She sings, in it. So like we had to like get a song recorded and everything like that. Really like Cool's like she was actually in this room recording it, and this was before she'd shot any of her scenes, and me and Aaron, like I was texting Aaron being like, she's actually really good at singing here. This is great. She turned up, did her scenes really well. Was great in her scenes. Good to have. It sounds stupid. Good to have a female presence in there. In that, like any other short films we've made, like there's been a very either no female presence or a very very small female presence, or we just say like in the last thing I directed, Faceless, directed school project, but the last thing we made, the only female presence was you in a mask and a wig, like in a bath up the stairs. So like nothing crazy, but with this like and like a lot of like student projects or like school projects. Not that this is that at all. This is just like a personal thing, but like people like amateur projects. It's like it's all set in the one house, and at the end he wakes up and it was a dream and everything. Whereas this is like we're in multiple different locations. We're like probably in 5, 6, 7 different locations throughout the film. Like
I think a lot of people will be pleasantly surprised. When
so
they
do
see
I.
it.
I think the effort. I don't want to again give anything away, but like there was a particular day where like me, Aaron, and another actor were like on the Lagan Bridge for 6 a.m. in the morning, like to make sure we had that area basically clear to ourselves and everything. So like, which this is me starting to be off, but like a lot of people just wouldn't do that. They'll just be like, oh, we'll just set it in a house or whatever, and then you know, it's whatever. But we're really excited for it. So yeah, I'm going on Dinsy's podcast, Kitchen Talk, this Friday to play Jimmy Santoro for an hour, which is genuinely, it's going to be interesting to see. Like
you're going to be knackered after.
I'm going to be knackered because it's an hour of just not acting, but kind of like it's an hour just being like, okay, I'm not improv. And I'm going to say to him, like, I'm going to give him a few points, I think, on Thursday night of like, this. You can ask me about these things and I'll be able to talk about them because it'll be a bit of crack and all this. Yeah. And I think closer to the time when the film's coming out, I think the film's coming out end of September. Okay. It was originally meant to be end of August, but I think I just need a bit longer to work on it. And as well,
you never set a date.
Never set a date, and also I have a few things up my sleeve for it in terms of like helping get it out there a wee bit more, that I don't want to rush myself and maybe they don't happen. Yeah,
well, look forward to that.
I can't wait. Tell you what though, Keir Starmer has put this thing in. This is me doing a cool transition. You need to verify your age online now to watch any sort of dirty content. That's your plans ruined. I'm joking. But yeah, what do you think of this? That's a brutal question from me. What do you think of this over 18 basically porn ban? No,
so can you actually explain it to me? Because I've seen memes on it, but
I think what's happened is any not safe for work site now, even Twitter stuff.
Really,
you need to verify your age by taking a photo of your ID, and sending it out. They verify you're 18 and that you're.
And that's Keir Starmer. That's
90% sure it's Keir Starmer. That's done that. Then I think
me again. Hello, I'm back. Sorry to cut in here. This basically I was talking about a guy, Belfast breakfast baps, and that kind of got cut out because the microphone didn't pick up anything because the XLR cable cut. Don't worry about it. But yeah, just giving you a bit of context as to why I'm now talking about food reviews. On TripAdvisor. Thanks.
I looked up reviews of Belfast breakfast baps to see how he responds to criticism of his Belfast baps. So they're located, I don't want to say exactly where they're located, but they've 84 reviews. Right. You can see there's a lot of 5-star reviews and a lot of 1-star reviews, but no in between. So let me go to the lowest reviewed ones. The attitude of the bald man he served me was terrible. Missed 2 parts of my order. When I went back to get them, he said I got them. Never going back. Wasn't even that tasty, right? Right. Apparently the wait time was 1 hour plus. I don't believe that. I think I've half of that there. So Belfast Breakfast Babs, the owner, has replied, sniff bicycle seats.
Yeah.
Like, is that not crazy? So this keeps going.
Like usually you see like them reply
Hey,
saying like we're so
contact
sorry,
us,
please, blah blah blah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Really rude staff and food was served cold and seemed very cheap quality. That's 30 likes. He didn't reply to that one.
Couldn't think of a comeback.
Made my granda throw up. Obviously been drowned in far disgusting hard stone come past from us as a family now. That's by Faye Mays. Firstly, Faye, I'd say go back to school and learn English because I don't know. I don't know. That didn't really make sense. But Belfast Breakfast Babs has replied to this comment and said, "You're from England and never darkened our door, and you wouldn't fit either. Small space, all things considered."
I need to get a photo of this guy up. What's his name?
I actually don't know his full name. I'm just.
So you want to go? You want to go try this place?
I'd be really scared to go and try this place. Which is a bad sign because like the owner's such a brute that like you wouldn't want to go. This one says,
does he have a few open, or that's just the one? Is it
just the one? This one says, awful food, awful service. He replied, your dad's a hood. Like just now, a lot of people. Liam gave it 1 star, and Belfast Breakfast Babs only replied, Liam drinks his own bathwater.
Did he even Did Liam even say anything, or did he just?
Nope, just said 1 star. Then a lot of people are saying, people are saying good reviews here actually as well.
I see one here. This place was recommended by friends. It was okay. He responds, okay.
Like
it's quite funny.
He really he's not keen on
bad review.
Any sort of bad
Seems
reviews.
to be taking it greatly, to be fair.
Seems to be taking it greatly.
Yeah.
So there's a few bad reviews, but yes, I want to make a bunch of food reviews. So but I mean like I'm talking spar to spar, like comparing delis from other spars, and basically
do they differ that much?
That's what we're gonna find out. That's what we're gonna put to the test. Does the deli
in
Rathcoole Spar hold up? I'm gonna suggest no. I don't know. How will it verse against O'Neill Road Centre? Yeah. Maybe I'll do a bracket.
Yeah, like a wee tier list.
Yeah. So no, I'm not gonna do any of my local delis because I don't want them to see the video and then be like, "There's that guy going in to get milk and he was slagging off our sausages, or whatever." But yeah, so I looked up actually.
Where would you rank our Centre Deli, the one we worked in?
We worked in a Centre Deli. I didn't get from it that much because most shifts I came in, it was closed.
It was late,
but and you know what? Me and Aaron have been a few times. I don't remember that many bad ones. I could tell you this for a story. There was a guy. So I was working one day in Central, and this guy from the deli came up to me. I don't know his full name, to be honest. And this guy came up to me and goes, "Do you drive?" And I went, "No," because I was like 16 at the time. And he went, well, listen, I have this job on Saturday. You just need to drive a few things up and down to Lisburn. We'll pay for your fuel as well." And I said, I still don't drive. Like that, just because you're now explaining to me that there's a paid job going does not mean that I now go, "Oh, sorry, I have my license." So I was like, "I don't drive," and he went, "You're missing a good opportunity." And I went, I don't have a license or a car. Like what? Like so then
some weird people working that.
Well, same guy then a few months later was terminated. It sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger came down and shot him in the head. I mean more like this guy was fired, and it was because
why was he fired again?
It was because he this guy, right, that worked in the Centre Deli, his fiance also worked in the Centre Deli and still might, I don't know, but he certainly doesn't work there anymore because he was texting underage deli workers and saying like things like, "You smell good today," and
I did not know about this.
Crazy. I think you had left by this stage.
Packed it in.
You packed it in after the torment you got from a particular coworker. He basically bought this, like, I know the girl's name, but I'm not going to say it on the podcast.
Do I know her?
No, I don't know if you would. I'll tell you after. You might know her name. But
That's not who I was thinking of then.
who were you thinking with it to me again? No, it wasn't her.
Okay.
But he had been buying this girl like tanning lotion, like tan and stuff, and was like, put that on tonight and come in tomorrow tan. And this girl, rightfully so, just went to the manager and was like, "This guy's a total creep." And he was basically told, "You've been fired." And then I keep seeing him.
Do you see him?
I see him but he's always working a different job.
Right.
You ever watch Gumball?
Yeah.
You know the way that guy Larry just works all the different jobs in the town. It's that sort of idea. I just see him everywhere. And the last time I saw him, he was doing security.
Right.
Or was he a bouncer maybe? Might have been a bouncer, or he was doing security somewhere. And I looked at him and I kind of thought, "Oh, you're a pervert. Like that's crazy." But good to see.
Some guy
you.
that used to work in the sports bowl got like done, as in like went to jail for being a pervert.
Oh really?
He had kids and a wife, and his wife found something in the computer, and he got kicked out of the house. And he kept coming in with his kids, and no one knew about it. And then a few months after, he got done in. So we think like they found something on his computer, and then after that, he started texting minors. Kind of crazy.
I think that's the Illuminati theme. I don't know.
Okay.
I should probably get headphones. That's mad.
Crazy though.
There's
Like they got kids and everything.
that's kids is the craziest part. There's a guy. This is not related at all, but there's a guy in the job I currently work that has since left the job, and he used to. He one night was like, "Oh, my mum kicked me out of the house last night
Right.
at like 3 a.m.
What age is he?
around the same age as me."
Oh.
And he was like, "My
right.
mum kicked me out of the house last night like 3 a.m. Like nowhere to go." But he turned up to work in his work uniform,
Mm-hmm.
and his shift started at 12, and we open at 10.
Yeah.
So right enough, the other coworkers were like, "So she kicked you out at 3 a.m. in your work uniform?" And he was like, "Yeah, man." and then they're like, "And you walked around the streets until 12?"
Yeah.
"Yeah, man." And I was like, "We opened at 10. You could have like come in and just
Yeah.
like."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I didn't even think of that, man." And then, that guy also, not as big a deal, because of the ages, but like basically he was being a bit of a creep, and was he just left on his own accord. Like one,
People find out.
yeah, but
Yeah.
just like this guy, just what's the word, like prime. You've watched the Entertainers,
Yeah.
Jay Cartwright, like just like, "Oh man, you should have seen this girl I was with last night," blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And so he goes to me one day. I should not be telling these stories on here because, like, he actually asked to come on the podcast once.
Did he?
Yeah, I remember I was in work one day and he goes, "Right, when we getting this podcast sorted?" I was like,
I'll add you to the list, mate.
That's exactly what I was like. "Oh, I love this to people, man." But
You do like your fourth solo podcast in a row.
so like I was like, "Yeah, I'll get you on though," and he was chatting, away to me, and he was like, "I used to stream," and I was like, "Oh, nice day." He's like, "Yeah, I was actually offered a deal for huge money. I don't even know if I can tell you what it is because like I signed a contract now," and I was like, "All right, man, no worries," and he was like, "Listen, we're mates. Like, do you want me to tell you?" And I was like,
Okay.
"Sure, whatever." And he was like, "In 1 year, I would have made £1 million." And I went, "And that's why you're working in the cinema?"
Yeah.
Okay, sweet, man. Just like the worst type of guy that like you meet him and
So
you're chatting.
He left then.
He left to do another job. I don't want to say what the other job was because it's so specific that it really whittles down who it is. But shout out. I actually asked ChatGPT, nothing to do with this guy, about find me the worst reviews from restaurants in Belfast.
Right, okay.
So let me see here. A lot. These aren't bad reviews, but ones that have just got bad. City Airport has got a few bad reviews.
City Airport does.
But also, like, you're going to an airport, I'm not expecting Michelin stars. But let me find the ones that I looked up. Okay, here we go. So this is from ZZ in Belfast. I think it's an Italian
I
restaurant.
recognise the name. Is that near Botanic?
I think there was one in. I think there maybe still is one in the Odyssey under the cinema. I've just said that one. I'm gonna stop naming businesses in case I'm slamming people. I don't want to. But this person said there was a live worm in my boyfriend's food.
Oh.
When we told the manager, he tried to not see it. He said, it's not cooked, so in a laughing way, which we didn't find one bit funny, 0 stars. I mean, I actually will drink this. Drink this? What am I talking about? It says drink there, so that's why I said it. I will name this business only for the memes.
Right.
Chicken Lickin'.
Chicken Lickin'.
The place you go after every night in Limelight.
Last time I was there was actually that time with you.
What was the occasion for that? Just going out?
It was before I was leaving to go to France. We went to the William Thompson thing, and then
the roast of William Thompson.
Yes.
Yes. And
that was a good night.
I texted another comedian and was
text?
like, I'm not say who it was, but I texted another comedian and was like, "Come to Limelight here." And then,
I know.
Yeah.
They didn't come.
Didn't come, but I sent her a video of me being like, "We're all dancing here, come on!" And
She kind of narrowed it down.
And she was like, "Oh, like I'll be around soon," and then
never came.
Never came
To be
back.
fair, I don't blame her.
I heard that a few times. Hello, I am quickly interrupting this current conversation between me and my weird-looking alien friend Ben to tell you guys about. You can hear him going to the toilet there. That's ridiculous. About Go Barbecue Co. Go Barbecue Co. are the number one for barbecuing in the land. If you're looking for a heater, stove, barbecue, we're literally 25th of July. No, today's not the 25th of July. Today is the 28th of July as I record this. So we are. Ben, how far are we into barbecue season?
We are so far in.
We are so far in the barbecue season. So if you haven't got a barbecue already, what are you doing? Go and get a barbecue right now from Go Barbecue Co. You can get exclusive discounts on their Instagram page at Go Barbecue Co. Go get them. Head over to that Instagram page. They're also, I think this week, their raffle page is coming back. Go Barbecue Lad Raffles, because I know a lot of listeners were asking about the raffle page. So head over to the raffle page. For the price of a flat white, you can get yourself a raffle ticket. Unbelievable. Back to the episode. Chicken Lickin'. This has to be the saddest looking and soggiest burger I have ever had. I had to lift up the top of the bun to see if there was actually any chicken inside. My wife and I had to drink like a gallon of water the next day. My farts never stank so bad. Chicken Lickin's not going to be 5 stars. Like,
I'm not
mean?
gonna lie. You're getting what
you get exactly what you pay for.
Yeah, you get
Chicken
what you
Lickin'.
pay for.
I can't even remember what you got. Like, it's chicken and chips.
It's
like
just beside Limelight.
That's your favorite thing ever.
Oh yeah. I love Chicken Lickin'.
I love chicken. I love battered, greasy chicken.
Oh,
Nothing better than just like proper greasy. Would you be a KFC man?
yeah, I love KFC.
That's your bread and butter. Like,
Yeah,
what
but
about
it's so expensive though.
It's very expensive. I tried to be healthy recently and got one of the rice bowls. The
And
KFC
KFC?
do, and it was just alright.
I wouldn't. If you're going KFC, just get
Just
something.
get a wee boneless,
Like good,
boneless fillet. Come on, like unbelievable.
Any of their like buckets, like you're loving life.
Yeah. Again, not naming this bar. This review's from July 2020. Worst bar in Belfast. Aggressive staff that shouted at all customers just for celebrating Liverpool's title win. Randomly gave us our bill at 10 p.m. and then a staff member threatened to smack us.
Would I know this bar?
Guess. Can I guess what you're gonna guess? But it's not Spoons.
No.
No, it's not Spoons.
Is it near Spoons?
Yes, mouth it to me.
Is it Points? Sorry.
No, it's not. But
Is it near? Is it?
it's in that general area. Mouth it to me if you can off camera. Folks, play along at home if you think you can guess. No.
Have I been in this bar with you?
Yes, for like
Will I have been in the?
you were in it with me after B team.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
That was going to be my next guess.
Yeah,
actually.
so it was there. Shout out. This one is from Weatherspoons. Come on here. I'm not, me leaving a bad review about Weatherspoons isn't gonna.
Weatherspoon's the same as Chicken Licken though.
Yeah, you get what you're paying for. The service isn't raising for you. Change jobs as soon as possible. The food came out dry as an Egyptian flip flop, or would have been used by North Korea as a weapon of mass destruction. The bread roll was stale that I could have broke a window with it. All right, guys. Do you know what I love? I love Reddit for like Northern Ireland things. I'm just tapping on the link for Reddit.
Like your school on it?
There was a teacher in my school.
Are you able to talk about that?
I'm not talking about it specifically, but I tried to find that Reddit page recently and couldn't. There you go.
Must have been deleted.
There you go. Reappeal the Online Safety Act. That is pinned in the Northern Ireland Reddit group. People obviously want that done. Someone was Pride the other day. I forgot about that. I'm just looking to see if there's anything crazy in the Northern Ireland Reddit. Yeah, it's all very political, isn't it? Someone says, folks, I was a dumbass and rushed off the train and hopped onto the glider and didn't buy a ticket right there. Liddy got on at the next stop and says, because I only have my real fare, she needs to charge me 50 quid.
50 quid?
Absolutely raging. Raging, mate.
This is what I don't get. Like, why is your first thought there? Yeah, I'll post that on Reddit.
Yeah. People that are chronically on Reddit need to have a word with themselves. Because don't get me wrong, I love looking at stuff on Reddit.
Yeah.
I think Reddit's fun. Same with Twitter.
It's the same as Facebook.
Same as Facebook. Yeah. I never post on Facebook. Let's see if I have any other negative reviews here. So this is from an Indian takeaway on the Ormer Road. Both curries were clearly 2 to 3 days old and can smell from the first bite itself. Looked like it had mold on them. One reviewer practically accused them of reheating dinner from 48 hours ago. No wonder that anniversary dinner went off the rails. Cheers, ChatGPT. I hate when ChatGPT tries to be your mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what are these guys like? And you're like, wise up. You're literally just there to give me information.
You know what I hate? Have you ever used the AI DJ on Spotify?
Does it just make
Sometimes, like, after a song, I'll be like, way to go, Rihanna.
Really?
Yeah.
How do I use this? I'm on Spotify now. Let me look up.
So if you listen to like have you used the AI DJ?
This thing? DJ?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, Daniel? DJ X in the house. With
Have you never
all
seen
your
this
picks for
before?
the day. I know what you listen to. I see Oasis there, so I'm
You know me, mate. Champagne Supernova.
going deep into your listening history, and I'm always on the lookout for new stuff too, just to push your boundaries a little bit.
I hope it like
I like to
exposes
come
you.
back and change things up myself sometimes. But if there's ever something you want to hear, you can just tell me. Just press and hold down that DJ button at the bottom of your screen and start talking.
It's quite
All
good
right, now
to be
you know
fair.
how this works. I mentioned Oasis. We'll start with that and a few other artists in that zone.
Okay. The Master Plan by Oasis was first
Yeah.
there. I appreciate that.
If you listen to like the whole thing, sometimes.
Wonder Horse, that's not bad. Somber, these are all things I like. Say Something. I'll turn the music down. Germ by 𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐒. Oh,
Okay, I see you. You know if you press and hold that DJ
Well, I was just
button at
telling
the
you off
bottom
for
of your
skipping
screen,
songs.
Oh,
see
really?
which one.
Yeah.
oh, so if you just skip them,
Yes,
yeah.
But like sometimes you'll listen to a song, like banger.
That's mad.
Sometimes if you listen to a song, it'll be like, way to go, Rihanna. Or like, it'll like give you a fact about like Amy Winehouse or something.
I'm gonna ask him something here. Who's my favorite artist?
I'm not really sure what you're asking for, but I'll pull something together.
Okay, well,
I think it's
DJ's
more
not-
like it's
make a
like,
playlist
yeah,
sort of thing.
Play.
All right, let's start with Arctic Monkeys. See how you feel about them.
That's quite a cool.
Have you never seen that before?
No, that's very cool.
But sometimes it like tries to be your mate and like we'll just have a conversation with
I-
you like, did you know that Rihanna blah blah blah?
It's Smurfette. I'm doing
Can
that
you
joke.
talk about it on
No, I don't want to talk about it because
Right, okay.
I'm doing that joke tomorrow, Madden's.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. I've been advised not to do it, but someone else,
Who said not to do it?
Aaron. But
Oh.
Dinzy and Kieran were like, that works. That's fine. So we gotta give it a go. Friday night we were at Wafflers. Wafflers. Do you know much about Wafflers at all?
is it? I don't want to expose myself. Is it like an actual thing, or was it a one? Is this like the first night of it? Is it? Like
It's the first night, so
Right.
I think there's gonna be like
Yes.
maybe another 2 this year. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to speak for the other guys,
Okay,
but
yeah,
it's basically it's kind of like Would I Lie to You.
yeah.
So there was
And this was a live show per se.
this was
wasn't
a
it?
live recording, so it was a show, but it's being put out as a podcast, so you'll be able to listen to it on Spotify and YouTube and stuff like that. We were Denzi organised it. Denzi and Kieran organised it. They asked me to produce it in terms of getting the video for it sorted, but also like
Keeping scores, weren't you?
keeping scores and reading out everybody's stories and stuff like that. And that was all fine. We had 4 cameras there, right? So we had Connie and Aaron helping out. Aaron had flown back over and was helping out. And
It sounds like he flew back over like to help with wafflers.
and then I think to be fair to him, he kind of did. Obviously, he was coming back disabled before he left again.
Yeah, well, he would have been happy enough to do it.
Yeah. So he's come back over, and so we had 4 cameras, and there was 2 just static cameras.
Yeah.
One was a wide, and then Aaron was walking around with one like handheld.
Yeah.
And at one stage, I just heard a chick, chick, and I looked over. I looked over from across the stage. Aaron sitting there, no camera in his hand, can of Heineken in his hand. And I was going, he's supposed to be recording.
Yeah.
What's going on? And I kind of looked at him like,
Yeah.
why is he just having a beer? And then he walked past. So to get to the toilets, you have to go past the stage.
Yeah.
And I just saw him come past me, past the stage. And I was like, he's just drank a beer and now he's going to the toilet. I'm going, why is he not recording here? What had happened was the handheld camera that he was using overheated.
Right.
So he had to leave it 10 minutes and just let it. But to me, it looked like he was just like, whatever. And I was getting really stressed because I was going, you know, our friend Aaron, you know,
Yeah.
a few beers and guy doesn't know what the crack is.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no, chinned. And then Kieran texted me the next day and was like, oh, good to see Aaron. Just straight in the beers. I was like, tell me about it.
That's a very Kieran thing
Yeah.
to say.
So Wafflers was class. So it was basically like Kieran and Denzi were hosting it as the 2 hosts, obviously. And then the guests were Jack McGee, Luke McGibbon, and Alan Byrne.
Yeah.
They've all been in episodes of this podcast. If you want to go and listen to them, there'll be I don't know if people noticed this, there's like on the YouTube there's like a new section called Best of the Guest.
Okay.
Which is just like I basically put all the guest episodes in there. So
It's a good idea.
Scroll through and just find the best guest episodes. Not that every guest episode's in there. It's not like a cherry pick favorite ones.
Were any excluded?
Probably.
What's his face?
Don't say anything. I
I'm
don't
not
know what you're
going
talking about. Yeah. So basically, they all sent me 3 stories each.
Yeah.
Some of them I read and was like, I cannot say that on stage. Like just yeah, just some of the stuff I was like, that's
so
a mad
they were all
story.
true.
All of the stories were true.
But you had to work out who.
So they had to work out who the true story was about, and you got a point if you got 2 points if you guessed the story right, and you got a point if you fooled someone by they guessed the wrong person.
Okay. It's a cool concept.
I think I'll give away one of them. Me and you'll play one here now.
Okay.
So, your options are Matthew Dinsmore, Kieran Franco, Jack McGee, Luke McGibbon, Adam Byrne. Okay, so 5 people.
Right, say them again. Adam Byrne.
Matthew Dinsmore, Kieran Franco, Luke McGibbon, Jack McGee.
Okay.
So the story is this. In 2006, I was on holiday in Afghanistan, and the troops were... No. In 2006, I was on holiday and thought that the troops from Afghanistan... I'm butchering this. Hold on a second. Let me get my notes up. This is what you get in solo episodes, folks. You get raw, just like... I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm only human, you know?
Yeah.
Let me see this story. I have them all saved on my phone there. I was on holiday in Cyprus during summer 2006 and saw that the troops were invading Afghanistan, and I started crying because I thought it was where I was. So your options are Kieran, Denzi, Jack McGee, Luke, or Adam. Obviously, I know who this is, like, but
I'm gonna say
I feel like you might get this right.
I don't want to get in my head. So the options are Adam, Kieran, Dinsey.
Yep.
Adam, Kieran, Dinsey, Luke McKibben, and Jack McGee. I'm gonna rule out Jack McGee because I don't.
It's
really
not Jack.
know him.
Yeah. Okay. If you start thinking people out,
Yeah.
I'll say yeah. So Jack McGee. It's not Jack McGee.
Could be Luke. No, wait. Luke, Adam, Kieran,
Denzi.
Dinsey. I'm gonna rule out Dinsey. You know.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm trying to work. What age is Kieran?
Kieran's 27, I think.
So he would have been about 9 during this or something. 8.
Yeah, roughly something like that. Yeah. I'm not going Mars.
I'm gonna say Kieran.
It was Denzi.
Was it Dinsey?
Yeah, it was Denzi. So yeah, so there you go. They figure out the different.
That's difficult though.
It's
'cause-
difficult. Yeah, difficult game. What's more difficult is when so I was at the side of the stage. They're all like here, and I'm at the side of the stage, and then they all put whiteboards up to show who they voted for, and they all go, right, Daniel, what's the score? And I'm going, flip's sake, because I'm looking at Denzi, let's say, but he's going to be voted Kieran.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at Denzi, but I'm like, but after Kieran, blah, blah, blah. And like, basically, I just could not get the points right at all.
Wait, so you read out that, and does everyone take a turn to
Everybody, they all
say
like
their-
accuse each other, a bit like trailers or would I lie to you of like, whose story is this? That could be them because of this or this or this. I think it's
Do
based.
they all have their own take on the story, or is it just you read out the sentence and then
I just
they
read
go-
out the sentence and they just have to
Right,
discuss.
Okay.
Or there's a lot of like, oh, you're very quiet there. I think it's
Yeah,
your story.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Great night, like
Okay.
really, really great night. Like I was very. It was the first time in like a couple months I think I've walked away from a gig and was like, oh, it's so much fun there.
Yeah.
Even Limelight, I was very nervous and I was kind of like, oh.
Uh-huh.
I was the first time I walked away. I was like, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like that was great, and I encourage people when it comes out to see it.
Whose channel will it be on?
I have no idea. I don't think it'll be on mine. But mainly because it's me. I'm like the Nick A30 of the NI comedy scene. I keep things family friendly to an extent. It's not family friendly. It is very much an 18 plus rated podcast. So maybe Denzi's channel or someone else's, but it'll be about. And I'm sure I'll post clips and stuff from it if it's appropriate. Because you know me, mate,
Clips Maestro.
I'm the clips maestro, but I'm Nick A30 as well. You know,
Okay.
give me that crown. You know,
You think you're the king?
you think you're the king? I am the king, mate. King Charles. That doesn't even make sense. Don't worry about it.
If we can just get this part.
Yeah. I can't even go so episode just have to drag and drop it. But what else was I gonna say there? Oh, went to go see Fantastic Four last week, right?
Yeah.
I loved it.
I hear good things about it.
You hear correct. I went to see it in the IMAX in Cineworld. There was this guy in front of us in the queue. Me and Connie went to see it together.
Yeah.
There was this guy in front of us in the queue, and he was American or Australian. It was hard to differentiate the accent. And he was in the queue in front of us, and he had one of like the popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
So it was all the members of Fantastic Four, but like the cinema we were at did not sell them. So I was like, this guy, I think he's on holiday, but I was like, I think this guy has bought the popcorn bucket wherever he's from and brought it over for the screening. I was like, you know what? Sure, man. You know what?
There is like a line of like
There-
your ticket.
You've lost the run of yourself.
yeah.
100%. We go to Disneyland every couple of years, and my dad always says like, it's very easy for people to lose the run of themselves here.
Me.
Yeah, well, you're a prime example. You lost the run of yourself in Disneyland.
I didn't want to go home.
You literally, man. Can I say that was the strangest thing ever? Me and Aaron were talking about that weeks ago. Of like, it was like we done like all the main rides in terms of like everything else was kind of like children's. Like,
Yeah.
like I think when we were doing Pinocchio, you're kind of taking the mick with it because it's like Pinocchio. I think Pinocchio was the ride for me that made me realize this.
But man, we were in Disneyland.
Oh yeah, class. But like.
Just staying like.
We were like, because we'd done most of the stuff. We'd done It's a Small World and everything.
Yeah.
We were like, we're getting to the end of this. I think if I was to go back, I'd definitely do the other park,
Yeah.
the Avengers
yeah.
one. But we were standing there and we were like, right, ready to go. And you were like, no, I just want to. And we were like, what? And your words to us Your words, I swear. I just want to stay in Disneyland forever.
I stand by that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But Aaron looked at you like, but we can't stay in Disneyland forever because, like, it just doesn't work like that. That was funny.
It was so good though. I felt like a kid.
I felt like a child as well.
Have we
loved
ever
it.
said about the hat I bought?
Yeah. You bought like a Simba hat and returned it. That's a great play though.
My son doesn't want that.
So
It worked. I got
funny.
the refund like
Yeah.
5 days later.
But what do you call it? We went to that. Me and you and I had made the choice of like, here we'll go and we'll spend. We're all, because you're different. Like if I went in 10 years time, my family, whatever it is. Like if I have kids or whatever it is,
Yeah, like the magic comes back a wee bit.
the magic
doesn't
comes
it?
back, but you have to pay for all the food, and
Yeah.
it's like a nightmare. Whereas me, you and I were in a position where like we're only paying for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like with no kids to pay for, so we can just pay for ourselves, and it's all good. It's all gravy.
The rides were free, weren't they?
Rides are free.
Yes, but it was.
But in terms of, we were like, we booked the Pirates of the Caribbean restaurant for lunch, and we were like, and I in my head was like, I'm okay spending like 40 quid here on lunch because it's my own lunch. Like, when else am I gonna be able to just spend 40 quid on food in
Yeah.
Disneyland? Like, I was ready to do it. Man, we got to that Pirates of the Caribbean restaurant. Do you remember? It was, the food was like so fancy and
Yeah,
so like
niche.
so
Yeah.
niche. It was like a Thai green curry with rice and it was just like,
Just tell everyone where we went instead.
we went to just get like a burger.
We got
and
some
chips.
chicken place in Disneyland.
And this chicken place. And you know, it was good. I enjoyed it.
I'm not fussed about food. Like,
Do you remember there was a family behind us? There was like three. I don't know how to describe this. 3 larger lesbian women,
yeah,
and they all had Mickey ears on.
yeah.
And I pointed at them and went, "They've lost it on themselves. They've gone Disneyland for the
Can I
day."
just say, I love that expression. Like,
Lost the
lose
run?
the run of themselves.
Because
You can use it in so many different.
as my dad would say, they've probably well respected jobs. One of them's probably a lawyer.
Yeah.
And they're running about Disneyland with their Donald Duck ears on, going like, "Yay, where's Pluto?" and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, don't get me wrong, great. I love it,
Yeah.
But anyway, it's my 21st birthday soon.
Yeah.
And basically, I want your thoughts on this.
Right.
Trying to convince my family, keep asking like, "Oh, what do you want for your 21st?" Right. 1st of September, a brand new Lego set comes out. You know me, listeners of this podcast. If I sound like Daffy Duck there, but like, if listeners of this podcast, if you know me well at all, you'll know I love Lego. It is my bread and butter, my bread and bricks. I love it. Right, I just love plastic bricks. Unreal. There is a $1,000 Lego Death Star coming out, right?
Yeah.
Which translates roughly to £750.
Right. Okay.
In fact, does ChatGPT have a speaker function? It's become my mate. It really has. Yeah, it does.
Should we give an off about it?
I know.
In your mate.
Hold on. How much will the Lego UCS Death Star be in Great British pounds? It is around $1,000. Just double checking. Okay, it just didn't even.
I'm ready to hit the ground running.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
This thing's mental.
Go again.
Hold on. How do I? Man, I'm like a boomer here. How much will the Lego UCS Death Star be in Great British pounds? It is around $1,000. Okay, I think I've got it. Boom. Okay, so it will be. No, I could be right because I just extended it to 750. So, never mind. I can expect it to be around 800, which is more than I thought. Which is a bit frustrating. But you know what? That's fine.
So you want that for your
I
21st?
want that for my 21st. Now,
It's not bad.
I floated this idea to my father last night, and he went, "There's no way."
Yeah.
I went, "Right, okay, fair enough." my girlfriend's been asking me, what do you want? I basically said, like, if you guys could all put a wee bit of money together, the Death Star. I want the Death Star.
Great.
I want to be Darth Vader, you know.
Aaron had a Death Star, didn't he?
And
your brother
my brother broke it.
broke it.
You know, it all harkens
Full
back.
circle moment.
Full circle moment. Aaron's leaving. I don't want to say where he's going, but he's going. We might have said it before. I don't know, but I'll just keep it on DL. Because he asked me to.
Did I?
Yeah, he's going away somewhere for a couple of months, and I came around after work on Saturday night to his house where you guys were there. And I was like, we're going away party for Aaron here. We sat and played Mario Kart for an hour, and then went, right, see you later. And I dropped you home. But yeah, I mean, I think there's gonna be a few changes to the podcast probably.
Do you reckon?
Probably, I don't know. I don't know what. Like,
You guys there?
do you know what? I was actually thinking of here's a challenge to the listeners. I was thinking of changing the name from the Dolecast. Originally, I was going to change it to...
Who was it that told you to do that? Was it Vittorio?
It was Aaron Butler.
Or was Aaron
It
Butler?
was like, change the name. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't. Might it be Vittorio? No, maybe it was Butler. I can't remember, to be
It
honest.
was one of the two. Yeah.
Someone. I was thinking of changing it to Houston We Have a Podcast, but that's taken by NASA.
It's what?
NASA have a podcast called Houston We Have a Podcast.
Are you taking the piss?
No. So... I can't even change.
Say that's so bad.
Houston, we have a podcast. Houston, we have a podcast is class as a name. So I was set for like Houston, we have a podcast, unreal.
And then NASA took.
And then I looked it up, and then NASA have it. Now, actually, let me see here. When was the last time that Houston, we have a podcast posted? Oh, it was the last time they posted was Friday. So that very much still exists, and yet by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA.
I suppose to some degree you've outgrown the Dole thing.
Well, I
say that while I look across your room.
It's
full
covered
of
like
Dole stickers.
but I'm actually keen to change the name. I think.
Yeah.
You know, but I said this to Aaron, only if a better name presents itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if someone's like, why do we call it the Dan Houston Show? No, like if a better name, if something better than the Dolecast comes along, I will change it.
Yeah.
But so far, I knew he was sick there.
That would have been a good clip.
Man, could you imagine? I just threw up.
I did nothing as well.
I would have been mad. Over the Dolecast pillow, over a white t-shirt. It's stinging. It's like chicken curry just came up. Sorry about that. Bit TMI. But yeah, if anybody has suggestions for names, let us know. Starting on the next solo episode, here's a wee breaking news for you. We will have a new section on the solo episodes.
Okay.
Undecided on what I'm going to call it yet.
Right.
Basically, I will review a niche food product. So I'll be send suggestions. I'll be going far and wide, basically Belfast city centre, to find things in maybe the American candy shop or disgusting foods, tinned foods. But we're gonna start reviewing them in solo episodes, and we're gonna just simple things, 1 out of 10s, seeing where they're at. But yeah, that is indeed the crack. With the solo episodes, I don't know. I'm happy enough for the podcast. Isn't minute we have a good guest coming on this Saturday. I haven't booked it, but we'll see who it is. But actually, there was someone who was meant to come on months ago, and then we had to reschedule. And I was like, I'll get you on next week, and then never did it. So I might message them and see if they're back on. But yeah, good times all around. Thanks very much for listening to the Dolecast, folks. You can find us over on Instagram at the Dolecast. You can find me over on TikTok, Instagram, everything at the Dolecast. You can get tickets if I have any gigs to plug. I actually only have one gig to plug, I think, and it is on the 22nd of August. It's a fundraiser because I'm a cool guy.
Yep.
I'm supporting local fundraiser for the Sirocco Works at Castlereagh Glentoran Supporters Club. So come along to that. It's me, Matthew Dinsmore, Ian Thompson, Kieran Franco, and Adam Byrne. Come along to that. That'll be good crack. You actually liked my story. It's one of me as a wee footballer.
Oh yeah.
What is Sirocco Works? Let me quickly look this up, so in case I'm doing a gig for something horrific. Sirocco Works Belfast. It is an engineering firm. Okay, I mean, fair enough.
Well, there you go.
No, Sirocco is a Northern Irish Intermediate Football Club. Okay, so I think it's just a fundraiser for that football team. So shout out. I'll try and make you laugh, hopefully. But yeah, come down to that. Get some tickets to that if you're free and want to go to Castlereagh for a fundraiser. That'll be good crack. Watch Wafflers when it comes out. Keep an eye out for Bombs Away updates. Very excited for that.
Yes.
Watch Stinsy's podcast next week
Yes.
of me as Jimmy Santoro. I'll probably post a couple of clips from that. And yeah, if you missed last week's episode with Aidan Rafferty, which a few people did, co-host of Radio Rufus, go back over, give that a watch. There'll be more clips coming out from that episode, I think. And yeah, thanks very much for listening to this episode. Thank you to Ben for producing. Thank you to Go Barbecue Co for sponsoring the podcast. And we'll see you next week.
Nice bunch of lads.
Nice bunch of lads. See you next week. Goodbye. Hello, I am quickly interrupting this current conversation between me and my weird-looking alien friend Ben to tell you guys about, you can hear him going to the toilet there, that's ridiculous, about Go Barbecue Co. Go Barbecue Co. are the number one for barbecuing in the land. If you're looking for a heater, stove, barbecue, we're literally 25th of July. No, today's not the 25th of July. Today is the 28th of July as I record this. So we are, Ben, how far are we in the barbecue season?
We are so far in.
We are so far in the barbecue season. So if you haven't got a barbecue already, what are you doing? Go and get a barbecue right now from Go Barbecue Co. You can get exclusive discounts on their Instagram page at Go Barbecue Co. Go get them. Head over to that Instagram page. They're also, I think this week, their raffle page is coming back. Go Barbecue Lad Raffles, because I know a lot of listeners were asking about the raffle page. So head over to the raffle page for the price of a flat white. You can get yourself a raffle ticket. Unbelievable. Back to the episode.